How's everybody doing today? You could probably recognize that was Hound Dog Taylor style music with Brewer Phillips, and that's today's topic, Brewer Phillips. Brewer Phillips was the second guitarist in the Hound Dog Taylor band, which was just two guitars and drums, which is something I love about them. And his bass lines are amazing. Hound Dog Taylor's bass lines were really cool too, and that'll probably be another subject down the road, but I wanted to talk about Brewer Phillips' lead playing in lots of great tunes. A lot of tunes have his name in it, like Phillips' Theme, which is a great one. Phillips' Crawl, that's a really great one. There's Phillips' Screwdriver, Phillips Goes Bananas, and probably his most famous one is Kitchen Sink Boogie, which he recorded many times. And the funny thing is, it was very much like a list of all his licks in a row, because he played, even though it's not really melodic or anything, he played it more or less the same way every time. And I hit a bit of a Kitchen Sink Boogie in there too. So before we get too much further, this is tuned down a whole step, and I'm in standard tuning. Hound Dog Taylor was in open D. It looks like he was tuned down to D as well. And you can tell because when he plays in kind of the open position down here, you can tell that has to be done in an E chord. Whatever key they played in, it seems like Brewer is always out of the position of E, like here, and then sometimes here, in this position, and then mostly here. He liked to end notes on the seventh, and he never cut them off. He let them sit there in your face because he just had this aggressive in your face attitude. I just love it, man. It's like there's this Florence's school of guitar playing between him and Magic Slim, because sometimes his leads and Magic Slim sound an awful lot alike. Remember how we were talking about in the last few videos, Dave Meyers. So that'd be kind of more Dave Meyers style, you know. So basically you take that style and you know, kick it up a notch and do the same thing. And then for the 5 and the 4, generally he's right there, you know. And so if you tap your foot and you play a lump, and just, you got to really relax your right hand. His right hand is really loose. Sorry about that. That's a great turnaround. It was. It's a like a. And then he liked to bend sharp, right? You know. I don't know if it was by accident or if it was on purpose, because like it's just creating even more tension, you know, to bend it sharp like that. I've only seen one actual film of him playing, which is the Ann Arbor one. And you can see his right hand. It's just as loose and relaxed as you can get. This, you know. Everything about it says, come on, let's go, you know. It's in Phillips' theme, which is just a slow blues in the E position up here in the 12th fret. But the thing is, it goes through these odd tempo changes because they like to play little tricks on you, you know. So I love this part. This is just like an E minor shape thing here on the 17th, 15th fret. And it just lets you know, okay, you're in for a wild ride and this might be kind of ear splitting and it's going to be in your face. So he does that all the time. Or and sometimes I use my fingers to go up because I don't think he's always doing downstrokes. You either have to figure out how to use your fingers in conjunction, so you have a down, up, down. You could actually steady your thumb pick with your first finger to go to sort of brace it, so you can go down and up with your thumb pick, because he does do that. Like especially when he goes, he does it all the time. Like so, if you're in here, then he'll go 3 frets up with this shape. And then here's a fast part. Just real loose. And then we're about to go to the, 4 and into the slow blues. So let's talk about his bass lines a little bit. I love it when Hound Dog starts a song like this. And Brewer Phillips goes, it's almost comic, it's so over the top, So this is over the 5. You hear this. And he give me back my wig. He goes. So once again, you got to figure out, like, you either got to go down with your thumb and then up with your finger, or you could go down and up with your thumb pick. So what a fascinating guitar player. He took all the regular materials and he just played them in a really anarchic way, and it was a perfect fit with kind of the volume and the wildness of the Hound Dog Taylor band, and great bass lines. The bass lines really came, I think, from Memphis Minnie, because he was raised partially by Memphis Minnie in Mississippi, and that's why you have those pings. Right? It's kind of stuff that sounds simple until you try to play it and you realize there's kind of a lot going on. So just remember to really stay loose with your right hand and have fun playing this stuff. Last thing I want to say is, even though this music is really distorted, really like fast and loud a lot. You couldn't really have it without Ted Harvey. Ted Harvey was kind of a counterpoint because he had that buoyancy and that bounce and that Fred Below style kind of. I mean, compared to a blues rock drummer. I mean, if you took the two guitars and played in that style and put it with any blues rock drummer the last 20 years, it would just, you wouldn't have anything. Because you got to have that swing and that bounce, and you put it together with those bass lines, and then you've really got something special. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at Brewer Phillips. And I'd love it if you would leave any anecdotes about Brewer Phillips, Hound Dog Taylor in the comments, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.